Thousands have died because of the coronavirus, and it has spread like wildfire all over the world, and now it's here in the United States. It can be scary. Our kids, our teens, and our YACKs, even ourselves, can feel different ways about this. Some can feel afraid and anxious, while others might be a little more laid back and nonchalant about it. But either way, we should be talking about it. J-Don Mom here, grown mom with grown kids, and this week I'm talking about the coronavirus. It's been spreading all over the place and everyone is talking about it. And with our kids, they can feel afraid or nervous or unsure, and we need to help them to put it in perspective. It is something happening in the world and we're all part of it. So there's a responsibility for each one of us, and there's some talking to be had to kind of work through some of the feelings that are emerging. For our school-age children, our teens, our YACKs, we need to talk. As parents, we need to be informed about what's going on in our world, and for something this serious, we need to find facts. We need to understand what it is, how to prevent it, and how to keep our families safe. Facts can really reduce fear. So what is the coronavirus? I've done a lot of research on it. The coronavirus is a family of viruses common to humans. Every year, lots and lots of cases of the coronavirus, but they're mild. It's basically the common cold. But there's also coronavirus in animals. And in rare instances, an animal coronavirus can spread to a human. This doesn't happen very often. We had it with SARS and with MERS years ago. Usually when that happens, it doesn't spread human to human after that. It's animal to human. But sometimes these strains, they morph or they change, and now we've got a virus that is passing from human to human, and it's passing very, very rapidly. It's highly contagious. The symptoms are flu-like. We're talking about the flu, and this is flu season, so it makes sense, right? Headache, fever, coughing, body aches, fatigue, these types of typical flu-like symptoms are also the coronavirus symptoms. And when you compare it to the flu, tens of thousands of people die from the flu every year in America. So the coronavirus, we're up to a couple of deaths in the United States. It's probably going to spread. It's very contagious. But it doesn't compare to the flu right now in terms of the death toll. We do, however, have the issue of thousands of cases of the virus and the medical professionals being overwhelmed with trying to help and treat all these people. The good news is most people recover from the coronavirus. It's a very high percentage. In fact, of all of the cases of the coronavirus to date, only about 3% of them have resulted in death. It's still a death, and it's not something we want to have happen. Yet the facts show that most people it's either elderly or people who have other medical issues or compromised immune systems. So if you're a healthy person, for the most part, you still could get the coronavirus, but the likelihood of dying from it is very, very low from the CDC's statistics in China, as well as the information we're gathering here in the United States. So here are some statistics from the Chinese CDC, or Center for Disease Control. Out of all of the cases, and China is where this whole epicenter of this virus started, and they have the most cases by far. And their research has shown that over 80% of the cases were mild, like a cold or maybe a really bad cold or a flu. Around 15% were severe, and less than 0.5% under the age of 50 actually died of the coronavirus. And less than 1% of the people who contracted the coronavirus had no other health problems. It's a really small amount. But again, my heart goes out to the families. It's still a difficult thing. So as parents, it's important that we get informed and we talk to our families about world issues, and this is definitely one of them. When they were little, we protected them, we helped them, and we taught them what they can do to help avoid getting sick. Wash your hands. Stay away from people who are sick. If you cough or sneeze, cover your mouth. Wash surfaces with disinfectant. These are the same preventative measures that the CDC and the health departments are suggesting we use. So continue to do that. But also we should talk to our kids about their own responsibility as citizens in this world. You need to be responsible. If you're sick, don't give it to other people. Don't go to work. You're going to have to deal with that. Yes, you're going to lose income in a lot of times, but we'll have to find other ways. We can't just spread our germs to other people, especially with an epidemic that is reaching pandemic levels as this one is right now. We can help our children have compassion for those who are sick and those who have lost loved ones, and to realize we're all part of this whole process. We work together as a community and as a world of humanity. We need to help one another wherever we can, and we need to be responsible when we're sick so that we can protect others. So, that's all I have to say about it. Take it in stride. Know that we need to all work together to try to reduce the likelihood of spreading this epidemic far and wide. Let's keep it as contained as possible and as few cases as possible, and God willing, as few deaths as possible. J-Dawn Mom here, keeping up with current events, and I'll see you next time. Igzy.